Hey guys, right here I have a 2017 Volkswagen Tiguan 1.4 TSI Comfortline. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key. Let's go ahead and start it up first. The side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, the side mirrors automatically folds in. And upon unlocking, the side mirrors automatically folds out again. Also, if you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously, and to roll them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. To start, put your foot on the brake, insert the key into the slot right here, and then just twist the key. With the second generation Tiguan, a rack and pinion power steering system with electrical assistance is present. Standard issue for Malaysian-spec Tiguans is a leather-wrapped, flat-bottom steering wheel, which features sport grips at 10 and 2. For Malaysia, the 280 TSI is only available with a 6-speed direct shift gearbox or DSG. DSG is VW's speak for its dual-clutch automated manual transmission. Basically, this transmission has 2 sets of clutches, one for odd gears and another for even gears. DSG shifts faster, smoother, and all in all provides a more fuel-efficient ride. Unlike a traditional manual transmission which has a clutch pedal, or a traditional automatic transmission that uses a torque converter, both of them are not needed due to the nature of the DSG. This transmission does have sport mode and Tiptronic manual shifting. The latter is controlled either by the gear lever or by the pedal shifters on the steering wheel. Front and rear parking sensors are standard across the range. Safety features on the Tiguan includes 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force, distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, hill hold control, intelligent crash response system, multi-collision brake system, a tire pressure monitoring system, an alarm system with immobilizer, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the rear seats. Now, let's turn on the hazards, lights, front and rear fog lights, take a look at the engine, and roll down the driver's side window. On the Comfortline trim, the Tiguan is equipped with 17-inch Montana alloy rims. The rims on this car are wrapped in Falcon ZX ZE914A 215/65R17 tires. For the brakes, ventilated discs and solid discs can be found front and rear respectively. The suspension gets McPherson struts in front and a multi-link setup at the back. The Tiguan represents VW's entry into the compact crossover segment. It was first introduced in 2007 and facelifted in 2011 before an all-new second-generation model debuted in 2016 at the Frankfurt Motor Show. Unlike the first generation, which was only available with 5 seats, the second-generation Tiguan can be chosen with either 5 or 7 seats. The latter is sold as the Tiguan All-Space. The first generation Tiguan used the PQ35 platform and received styling derived from the Mark V Golf, while the facelift had styling reminiscent of the Mark VI Golf. Likewise, the second generation Tiguan is based on the current MQB platform, and if you had not guessed it, yes, the Mark VII Golf serves as inspiration for the new Tiguan's look. Powering the Tiguan is a 1.4 litre dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 petrol engine with direct injection. This engine produces 148 horsepower between 5000 and 6000 rpm and 250 Newton meters of torque between 1500 and 3500 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 9.2 seconds, and the top speed is around 200 km per hour. With a fuel tank size of approximately 60 liters, combined fuel consumption for the Tiguan 280 TSI DSG is 6.7 liters per 100 kilometers. Carbon dioxide emissions is 148 grams per kilometer, and the Tiguan is a front-wheel drive vehicle. The second generation Tiguan made its Malaysian debut nearly 2 months ago. Only one powertrain combo is available at launch, the 1.4 TSI badged as 280 TSI, paired to the 6-speed DSG and front-wheel drive. Two trim levels are available, Comfortline and Highline. Exterior features of the Tiguan Comfortline includes automatic manual leveling halogen reflector headlights, automatic wipers, halogen daytime running lights, cornering lights, LED rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, front and rear fog lights, front and rear parking sensors, indicators on the side mirrors, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, dual exhaust pipes, and black roof rails. Speaker, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, window controls. All of the windows in this car are fully automatic in both directions. Window lock, and your central locking buttons are located right up here. Headlight level adjustment lever, storage, the driver's seat in this Tiguan Comfortline does get full manual adjustments. This lever controls your lumbar support, this knob controls your seat back, this lever controls your seat height, and this lever down here controls your seat position. You do have underfloor, or rather under seat storage for the driver's side. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how she revs. The Tiguan Comfortline does come standard with very simple air conditioning controls. All of the controls are located right down here. You do have your fan speed in the middle, temperature to the left, different modes to the right, together with your front defrost, and right above you do have your air conditioning, rear defrost, recirculation and off buttons. You do have some storage down here together with a USB port, your auxiliary port and a power outlet. Cup holders and storage. Right here you do have the Tiguan's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. You do have an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby if activated you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or a traffic jam. The car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake. With this function, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. You can activate the vehicle's parking sensors right here. The Tiguan Comfortline comes with the composition media head unit that has an 8-inch color touch display, various media connectivity options, and 8 speakers for the sound system. I must say the Tiguan does have quite a good stock sound system. We are currently in your Bluetooth audio streaming menu with your current song playing information. You do have the artist, album, title, song duration. Down below, if we hit the source button, we can bring up your list of media options. You do have CD, USB, auxiliary, Bluetooth audio streaming, and your SD card slot. Under selection, you can look at your different folders. You can go back a song, go forward a song, play, pause. And under settings, you can bring up your sound settings, your mix, repeat, Bluetooth, and remove the device safely. Under sound, you do have your various volume settings, your bass, mid, treble, balance and fader, and the beep when you touch the display. To the left, if you hit the radio button, we can go to your FM AM menus. Hit the media button to go to this menu. If you hit the phone button, we can go to your Bluetooth telephone menu where you can add up to 4 favorite numbers, dial a number, look at your contacts, look at your call lists, and bring up your settings. Under settings, you can select a telephone, bring up your Bluetooth settings, and adjust your user profile. If we hit mute, we mute the system. Your volume and power knob is right here. To the right, you do have your tuning knob. This knob also allows you to go through the display itself if you do not want to use the touch screen function. Under setup, we do have your system settings with your display, time and date, language, units, remove safely device, factory settings, Bluetooth settings, system information, copyright, and your configuration wizard. Under sound, we bring up your sound system settings again. Under car, you do have your driving data since the last startup, long term, and since the last refuel. In these 3 menus, you do have your distance traveled, elapsed time, average speed, and average fuel consumption. You do have your range down here, and down below, you can go between your consumption information, driving data, Think Blue Trainer, and your vehicle status. You can select your song right here as well, and settings to the bottom right. You do have your stability control, tires, lights, assistance, parking and maneuvering, mirrors and wipers, locks, and all that. You can restore back to factory settings right here as well. And if we hit the menu button, we can bring up your list of menus. And that's about it. Storage. Front quarter windows, electronic central locking. You can fold the side mirrors in from the inside, just twist the knob to the bottom left. This car does have heated side mirrors. On the steering wheel, the left spoke houses your audio controls with your volume, seat track buttons, mute button, and on the right spoke you do have your on-hook off-hook button for the Bluetooth telephone system, your voice control button, and the left and right arrows, the OK button and the up and down arrows go through your multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Up and down goes through your different sub-menus, while left and right goes through the different main menus. Hit OK to select that particular option. We are currently in your driving data menu with your range, average consumption, instant fuel consumption, oil temperature, speed warning, digital speedometer, average speed, distance traveled, elapsed time, and back to your range. Next up, you do have your audio menu, telephone menu, vehicle status, and back to your driving data. On the right stalk, you do have your wiper controls, and on the left stalk, you do have your indicator controls. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Adjustable front center armrest with storage down below. Auto dimming, rear view mirror, and you do have your interior lights right above. Sunglass holder. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and a light. And the driver does get a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Speaker right there, and right there, your window control, and you do have storage down below. More storage right there. And the rear seat backs in this car do fold down. They split 40-20-40 when folding. And to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down. For the outer two seats, locate this strap for this side. And there is another strap right there for that side. And for the middle row, there's a lever right next to the headrest. Just pull the strap and the lever to fold the seat back down. You can use the same strap or lever to adjust the angle of the seat back. Now, for the seat base, it does slide forward and back as well, but instead of the 40-20-40 configuration, it only splits 60-40 to slide the seats forward and back. We do have a lever for this side and another lever for that side. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is actually quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. and I do get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually quite nice and spacious back here. The seats are comfortable as well. You do get tray tables on the front seat backs. You also do get storage pockets on the front seat backs, rear aircon vents in the middle, storage, power outlet, rear center armrest with cup holders, you do have grip handles on the ceiling with hooks for both sides at the back, and your rear interior lights are located right up here. To open up the rear hatch, go towards the rear hatch itself and locate a touchpad right beneath the VW badge. With the Tiguan's rear seats all the way back, boot space is 520 litres. Push the rear seats all the way forward and the boot space increases to 615 litres. Fold down the rear seat backs, remove the cargo cover, and the boot space becomes 1655 litres. For even more space, the front passenger seat back can be folded down as well. In addition to the method mentioned earlier on, you can also fold down the rear seat backs by the levers on either side of the boot. On both sides of the boot are hooks and storage areas, while to the right there is a power outlet and a light. Under the boot floor is the vehicle's toolkit and spare tyre. Adjustable headrests front and rear. Window control, storage, bottle holder, speaker. And the front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as the driver's side, including your height adjustment and your lumbar support. You also do have under-seat storage for this side. You do have a fairly big glove box in this car. You do have your CD player and SD card slot right in here as well. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with a light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2017 Volkswagen Tiguan 1.4 TSI Comfortline. Thanks for watching and goodbye.